in the heart of the sprawling metropolis of Centropolis, a city that sprawled along the northeastern coast. Its skyline boasted audacious skyscrapers that kissed the heavens, a throbbing nexus of human endeavor. Its population swelled beyond a staggering 12 million souls. Centropolis was renowned for its financial prowess, a gleaming beacon of capitalism. It was also celebrated for its cultural diversity, a veritable melting pot where languages and traditions intertwined like ivy on an ancient castle. On this particular day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, creeping shadows over the aged cobblestone streets, Alex found himself wandering through the labyrinthine alleyways of Centropolis. The city was an ever-evolving tapestry of humanity, a cacophony of voices and dreams, where ambition and anonymity thrived in equal measure. The oldest quarter of Centropolis, where history clung to every brick and cobblestone, was Alex's refuge from the relentless cacophony of the city's pulse. Here, the towering skyscrapers gave way to time-worn structures that whispered secrets of long-forgotten stories. The centuries had etched his tales onto the brick facades, leaving behind a patina of memories and mysteries. Amidst the twilight's subtle embrace, the chilling wind that slithered through the narrow alleyways seemed to carry with it the echoes of antiquity. The scent of old books, dust, and the melancholic fragrance of nostalgia hung in the air, a haunting blend of past and present. It was here, in this forgotten corner of Centropolis, that Alex stumbled upon the forsaken building. Its facade, once resplendent with intricate carvings and grand archways, had succumbed to the relentless march of time. Erosion had turned its grandeur into an eerie monument to decay. Ivy had reclaimed sections of the weathered stone, weaving intricate patterns across the surface. The door, a massive slab of iron wrought in a time long past, was as cold as the depths of winter. Its surface bore the scars of countless ages, a mosaic of dents and scratches, each marking a different era. As Alex reaches out to grasp the door's handle, his fingers tingle from the icy touch. The handle felt alien, as though it had not been touched by human hands for generations. With a hesitant push, he forced the heavy door to give way. It groaned in protest, its rusty hinges crying out as if awakening from a centuries-long slumber. The door revealed a yawning darkness that seemed to swallow the feeble glow of the streetlights outside. It was a darkness that defied the natural order, an inky void that beckoned with an eerie allure. As he crossed the threshold, a disconcerting energy enveloped him, sending shivers cascading down his spine. The air seemed to quiver with anticipation, as though the very fabric of reality had been torn asunder. In that moment, Alex stepped into a world that defied reason and explanation, embarking on a journey beyond the confines of reality itself. In the impenetrable depths of the Backrooms, a realm that defied all human understanding, Alex found himself ensnared in a nightmarish labyrinth, a stark contrast to the bustling metropolis of Centropolis. Centropolis, a sprawling behemoth nestled on the northeastern coast, was a sprawling metropolis with over 12 million inhabitants. It was an audacious cityscape where colossal skyscrapers punctuated the horizon, reaching for the heavens in an architectural symphony. Known for its indomitable financial prowess, Centropolis was a beacon of capitalism, where ambition thrived and fortunes rose and fell with the sun. In this sprawling mosaic of humanity, cultures and languages intermingled, creating a vibrant tapestry of diversity that defined the city's essence. However, within the abyss of the Backrooms, all remnants of civilization were cruelly stripped away. The once familiar cityscape gave way to an otherworldly tableau. The soft, fluorescent glow of Centropolis's urban lighting was replaced by the eerie, sickly yellow luminescence that seemed to seep from the very walls. The ceaseless cacophony of city life, the voices, the traffic, and the incessant rhythm of humanity had dissolved into an oppressive silence that clung to the air like a shroud. As Alex ventured deeper into this forsaken dimension, he found himself in the company of fellow travelers, individuals who, like him, had unwittingly stumbled into this nightmarish expanse. This represented a kaleidoscope of humanity, a diverse tapestry of ages, backgrounds, and experiences. In the dim, flickering light, the lines of worry etched upon his face were starkly visible, each wrinkle a testament to the shared anxiety that bound him together. The rooms themselves seemed to stretch into infinity, his walls adorned with faded, peeling wallpaper that whispered long-forgotten tales of those who had wandered here before. The narrow hallways, lined with worn-out, threadbare carpeting, appeared to undulate like a surreal dreamscape, creating a sense of disorientation that gnawed at the very core of his beings. Time in the back rooms was an elusive concept, its passage marked only by the gradual exhaustion of the fluorescent bulbs that cast an eerie glow. Yet, as Alex pressed deeper into this abyss, he could not shake the growing unease that clawed at his heart. The back rooms, it seemed, adhered to its own malevolent set of rules, an entity with a consciousness all its own. In his quest to find an escape route back to the world he knew, he was confronted by a mounting dread, a sensation that the very environment itself conspired to keep him ensnared in its nightmarish embrace, as if it were a sentient entity toying with his sanity. Deep within the confounding enigma of the backrooms, Alex found himself confronting entities that defied the laws of nature, beings as elusive and mysterious as the very dimension that housed him. To comprehend these creatures, he had to draw upon his memories of Centropolis, a city that stood as a stark contrast to the surreal landscape he now inhabited. The back rooms, all traces of the city's vibrant spirit, were replaced by an eerie and pervasive silence. The yellowed, flickering lights cast ghastly shadows that danced upon the ancient peeling wallpaper of the backroom's walls. In these desolate halls, he encountered inhabitants of this strange dimension. The first entity he encountered was a creature that appeared to be a distorted, living shadow. Its form was amorphous, constantly shifting and pulsating, as if it were a living embodiment of darkness. It seemed to feed off the fear that emanated from Alex, drawing strength from his apprehension. Further into the depths of the back rooms, he came across another inhabitant, a spectral figure that seemed to flicker in and out of existence. It drifted through the hallways, its presence accompanied by a chorus of whispers that echoed through the air. The whispers carried cryptic messages, fragments of forgotten memories, and enigmatic prophecies that left him perplexed and disoriented. The backrooms held no shortage of bizarre and unsettling creatures. Alex encountered a being that resembled a grotesque fusion of human and machine, a mechanical monstrosity with glowing eyes that pierced the darkness. Its limbs extended and contracted as if in perpetual torment, and its metallic voice echoed with a cacophony of mechanical moans and eerie whispers. Each encounter with these inhabitants revealed a new layer of the backroom's mysteries. It was as if the very fabric of reality had been rent asunder, giving birth to entities that existed beyond the boundaries of comprehension. As he navigated this nightmarish landscape, Alex could not help but wonder if the backrooms himself were a manifestation of some unfathomable cosmic force, a place where reality and unreality merged in a disconcerting dance. The backrooms had become a crucible of fear and curiosity, a realm where the boundaries between the known and the unknown blurred with each passing encounter. With each step further into its depths, he came to realize that escape from this enigmatic dimension would require not only his wits, but a deeper understanding of the very nature of existence itself. Alex found himself locked in a relentless pursuit for escape, surrounded by a darkness that seemed to mock the very concept of hope. To understand the gravity of his predicament, he harked back to the memories of Centropolis, the city that had once anchored him to the tangible world. The labyrinthine hallways stretched endlessly, his walls bearing faded, peeling wallpaper that whispered tales of long-forgotten wanderers. The floors were shrouded in worn-out, threadbare carpeting that seemed to ripple and shift beneath his feet, a disorienting reminder of his surreal environment. With each step, he uncovered hidden symbols etched into the walls, cryptic markings that held the promise of escape or the threat of deeper entrapment. These symbols, illuminated by the eerie, sickly yellow light, became his only lifelines, guiding him through the bewildering maze. The search for an exit led him to concealed passages that defied reason and physics. These secret pathways, concealed behind peeling wallpaper and forgotten alcoves, were like rifts in the very fabric of reality. As he traversed these enigmatic corridors, it became increasingly apparent that the Backrooms himself were sentient, a malevolent force that reveled in deception and misdirection. The Backrooms challenged not only his physical endurance, but his very sanity. Whispers echoed through the dimly lit corridors, murmuring secrets that teased the edges of comprehension. The walls seemed to pulse with a malevolent intent, shifting and warping to confound his senses. It was in this surreal landscape that Alex discovered ancient tomes, tattered volumes hidden in forgotten corners. These books contained riddles and cryptic messages, like breadcrumbs scattered through a nightmarish forest. The words within promised salvation, but he were written in a language that seemed to defy translation, a language born from the very essence of the Backrooms itself. As his pursuit continued, he faced not only the enigmatic denizens of this forsaken realm, but also the relentless labyrinth that sought to ensnare him further. The Backrooms were a living, breathing entity, and his quest for escape led him deeper into the mysteries that lurked within its shadowy heart. The line between reality and illusion grew ever more blurred, and his determination to break free was tested to its limits. The endless hallways of the Backrooms stretched like nightmarish tendrils, walls adorned with peeling, faded wallpaper that whispered forgotten secrets. The floors, hidden beneath worn and threadbare carpeting, undulated as if the very ground beneath him was a living, breathing entity. With each step forward, he uncovered cryptic symbols etched into the walls. These symbols, bathed in the eerie, sickly yellow light, seemed to be the only semblance of order in this chaotic maze. He followed these marks like a lifeline, drawn ever deeper into the treacherous web that the Backrooms had spun. The search for an escape route led him through hidden passages, concealed behind ancient wallpaper and secret doors that materialized and vanished like apparitions. It became abundantly clear that the Backrooms were no mere construct. They possessed a malevolent intelligence, relishing in deception and torment. The Backrooms, a realm that defied reason, waged war on his sanity. Whispers filled the air, speaking in tongues unknown, echoing through the labyrinthine corridors. The very walls seemed to breathe, its textures shifting and morphing to sow confusion. In the dim recesses of this twisted dimension, Alex stumbled upon a library of ancient tomes. These decrepit volumes held riddles and cryptic messages, tantalizing promises of escape. But the language within remained stubbornly alien, born from the very fabric of the Backrooms. His determination to break free was unwavering, but as he delved deeper into this eldritch realm, the line between reality and illusion blurred beyond recognition. It was here, in this twilight of reason, that a horrifying realization dawned upon him, a realization that shattered the boundaries of comprehension. For the Backrooms, he discovered, was not merely a place of imprisonment, but a reflection of his own inner fears and desires, a canvas upon which his subconscious had painted its deepest, darkest secrets. The malevolent entities, the shifting walls, the cryptic symbols, all were manifestations of his own psyche, twisted and distorted by the unrelenting pressure of this nightmarish dimension. In his pursuit of escape, he had unwittingly journeyed further into the recesses of his own minds, confronting his deepest fears and insecurities. The Backrooms had become a mirror, reflecting the darkest corners of his souls. As the truth settled upon him like a suffocating shroud, he faced a harrowing choice, whether to continue searching for an exit or to embrace the horrifying revelations of the Backrooms, surrendering to the abyss of his own subconscious. The boundary between escape and acceptance had blurred, and the decision he made would forever alter the course of his existence.